To get started, you're going to measure from underneath your arm down to where you want your top to stop. My measurement is 9.5 inches, so I'm going to make a foundation chain that will give me 9.5 inches. Now I have a total of 45 chains, and this is approximately 9.5 inches when not stretched. So when stretched is about 12 inches, but since it's not going to be stretched, this is 9.5 inches when it's not stretched, and this is the length of my top. If you want your top to be longer, you're going to chain more. If you want your top to be cropped, you're going to chain less. For the first row, chain 1, I'm going to be working with the half double crochet stitch. Yarn over, go into the first stitch, yarn over and pull through. I have 3 loops. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through. I have 3 loops. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over, go into the next stitch and pull through. I have 3 loops. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. I'm putting 1 half double crochet in each stitch, and I'm going to do this till I get to the end of the row. I'm done with row 1, and I have 1 half double crochet in each stitch. For row 2, chain 1. This serves as your turning chain. Yarn over, go into the back loop of the first stitch with 1 half double crochet. Yarn over, go into the back loop of the next stitch with 1 half double crochet. Yarn over, go into the back loop of the next stitch with 1 half double crochet. Yarn over, go into the back loop of the next stitch with 1 half double crochet. For row 2, you are putting 1 half double crochet into the back loop of each stitch. I've come to the end of the second row. In the last stitch, yarn over and go into the back loop of the last stitch with a half double crochet. For row 3, I'm going to start increasing. Make a chain of 1, and this serves as your turning chain. Turn over. Yarn over in the back loop of the first stitch. Go in with 2 half double crochet. Have 3 loops, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over and go back into the same back loop stitch with a half double crochet. Now I have 2 half double crochets in this first stitch. Yarn over, go into the back loop of the next stitch with a half double crochet. Go into the back loop of the next stitch with a half double crochet. You're putting 1 half double crochet in the back loop of each stitch, and you're going to continue this till you get to the end of the row. Now I'm only going to be increasing at this point, so I won't be doing any increase on the lower part of the panel. I'm just going to continue, and when I get back to this point, I will show you guys what to do. I'm at the end of the 4th row, and I'm back to this upper end where I have my increase. In the last stitch, yarn over and go into the back loop of the last stitch with 2 half double crochets. 1, 2, and I have my increase. For the 5th row, chain 1 and turn over. Go into the first stitch with 2 half double crochets. 1, 2. Yarn over, go into the back loop of the next stitch with 1 half double crochet. Yarn over, go into the back loop of the next stitch with 1 half double crochet. Go into the back loop of the next stitch with 1 half double crochet. Continue with 1 half double crochet in the back loop of each stitch. So you're going to continue with 1 half double crochet in the back loop of each stitch. You're not going to do any increase on the lower part of the panel. When you get back to this end, you're going to do an increase. So I'm back to this increase end, and this is the 6th row. In the last stitch, go in with 2 half double crochets. Chain 1 and turn over. For the 7th row, yarn over and go into the back loop of the first stitch with 2 half double crochets. Now just continue with 1 half double crochet in the back loop of the rest of the stitches. So you're just going to keep on increasing on this end, and I'll let you know how many rows of increase I end up doing. You're not doing any increase on the lower part of the panel, just on the upper part of the panel. So I'm just going to quickly do my increase, and I'll let you know how many rows of increase I end up doing. I did a total of 10 rows of increase, making it 12 rows. So 2 rows of no increase plus 10 rows of increase. Now I have a total of 12 rows. So I'm going to work on the first hand of the panel. For the hand, I'm going to make a chain of 20. You can chain more or less depending on the length you want for the hand of the top. 1, 2. So now I have a total of 20 chains. Chain 1, yarn over. In the first chain, go in with 1 half double crochet. Yarn over, go into the next chain with 1 half double crochet. Go into the next chain with 1 half double crochet. Chain in 1 half double crochet in each of the chain stitch. I'm at the end of the chain stitch. Now I'm going to continue with 1 half double crochet in the back loop of the body of the panel. Yarn over, go into the back loop of the next stitch with 1 half double crochet. Go into the back loop of the next stitch with 1 half double crochet. Okay, so for the hand, I have a total of 3 rows for the hand of the panel, making it a total of 15 rows. So 2 rows of no increase plus 10 rows of increase, making it 12 rows, plus 3 rows for the sleeve, making it a total of 15 rows. Now I counted my 20 stitches from this point, and my stitch marker is on the 21st stitch. So I'm just going to continue with 1/2 double crochet till I get to where I have my stitch marker. So this is the 16th row. Chain 1, turn over. In the back loop of each stitch, go in with 1/2 double crochet. Do this till you get to where you have the stitch marker. I've come to the end where I have my stitch marker. In the two last stitches, the stitch before the stitch marker and the stitch where I have my stitch marker, I'm going to do a decrease. Yarn over, go into the second to the last stitch, yarn over and pull through. I have 3 loops. Yarn over, go into the last stitch where I have my stitch marker and pull through. I have 5 loops. Yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Chain 1, turn over. In the back loop of the first 2 stitches, I'm going to do a decrease. Yarn over, go into the back loop of the first stitch, yarn over and pull through. I have 3 loops. Yarn over, go into the back loop of the next stitch and pull through. I have 5 loops. Yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Yarn over, go into the back loop of the next stitch with 1/2 double crochet. Go into the back loop of the next stitch with 1/2 double crochet. Go into the back loop of the next stitch with 1/2 double crochet. I'm putting 1/2 double crochet into the back loop of each stitch, and I'm going to do this till I get to the end of the row. Now I'm back to this upper end where I'm doing my decrease, and this is the 18th row. So I'm at the end of the 18th row. In the last 2 stitches, I'm going to do a decrease. Yarn over, go into the stitch before the stitch marker, yarn over and pull through. I have 3 loops. Yarn over and go into the stitch where I have my stitch marker. Yarn over and pull through. I have 5 loops. Yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Chain 1 and do a decrease in the first 2 stitches. Yarn over, go into the back loop of the first stitch, yarn over and pull through. I have 3 loops. Yarn over, go into the next stitch and pull through. I have 5 loops. Yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Continue with 1/2 double crochet in the back loop of the rest of the stitches. You're going to be decreasing on this upper end of the panel till you have the amount of rows of increase you want. Since this is the neckline, if you want your neckline to be deeper, you're going to do more decrease. If you want your neckline to be a little bit higher, then you're not going to do as much decrease as you want or as I want. Anyways, I'm going to do the amount of increase I want, and I will let you know how many rows of decrease I end up doing for my neckline. I did a total of 10 rows of decrease, making it 25 rows. Now for the 26th row, I'm at the end of the 26th row. I'm going to be doing an increase in the last stitch. In this last stitch, go in with 2 half double crochets, chain 1 and turn over. For the 27th stitch, I'm going to be doing an increase. Go into the first stitch, the back loop of the first stitch, with 2 half double crochets. So this part is going to be a mirror of this part. So since I have a total of 10 rows of decrease, I'm going to be doing a total of 10 rows of increase. So now just continue with 1/2 double crochet in the back loop of each stitch. So I'm going to do my 10 rows of increase, and then I'll show you guys what the neckline looks like. So like I said, this part is going to be a mirror of this part. So if you have a total of 12 rows of decrease, you're going to do 12 rows of increase. If you have 8 rows of decrease, you're going to do 8 rows of increase. I did a total of 10 rows of increase. In total, I have 35 rows. That is 2 rows of no increase plus 10 rows of increase, making it 12 rows, plus 3 rows for the strap, making it 15 rows, plus 10 rows of decrease, making it 25 rows, plus 10 rows of increase, making it 35 rows. Now I'm going to work on the second strap. So I'm just going to attach my yarn at this end. Make a chain of 20 since that is the amount of chains I made for the first strap. Now I have a total of 20 chains. I'm going to put 1/2 double crochet in each stitch till I get to this end. So I'm going to put 1/2 double crochet in each of the chain and continue in the back loop of the rest of the stitches. Chain 1, go into the first stitch with 1/2 double crochet. I'm at the end of the chain and I'm going to continue with 1/2 double crochet in the back loop of the rest of the stitches. Since I have 3 rows of 1/2 double crochet for the strap, I'm going to do a total of 3 rows on this other strap, since like I said, this is a mirror of what I have on this part of the panel. I have my 3 rows for my strap and I'm on the 39th row. So I'm back to this end. I'm going to mirror what I have on this end. So since I have a total of 10 rows of increase on this part, I'm going to do a total of 10 rows of decrease. So I already marked where I'm going to be doing my decrease. Yarn over. You're going to count 20 stitches. So my stitch marker is on the 21st stitch because this is the amount of chains you made. You made a total of 20 chains, so you're marking off 20 stitches. If you made a total of 30 chains, you're going to mark off 30 chains, or rather 30 stitches. So yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through. yarn over, go into the last stitch where I have my stitch marker, yarn over and pull through. I have 5 loops, yarn over and pull through all 5 loops, and I have my decrease. Chain 1, turn over. In the first 2 stitches, do a decrease, yarn over, go into the back loop of the first stitch, yarn over and pull through. I have 3 loops, yarn over, go into the back loop of the next stitch and pull through. I have 5 loops, yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Go into the back loop of the next stitch with 1/2 double crochet. Now you're going to continue with 1/2 double crochet in the rest of the stitches. So like I said, you're going to be decreasing on this end, and since I have a total of 10 rows of increase, I'm going to do 10 rows of decrease on this end. Okay, so I'm done with the panel, and I have 10 rows of decrease and 2 rows of no decrease, which is a mirror of the side where I have 2 rows of no increase and 10 rows of increase. So just to recap, I have a total of 2 rows of increase for this part, and then 10 rows of 2 rows of no increase plus 10 rows of increase, making it 12 rows, plus 3 rows of no increase for the sleeve, making it 15 rows, plus 10 rows of decrease, making it 25 rows, plus 10 rows of increase, making it 35 rows, plus 3 rows for the sleeve, making it 38 rows, plus 10 rows of decrease, making it 48 rows, plus 2 rows of no decrease, making it a total of 50 rows. Now you're going to have 2 identical panels, so I have 2 identical panels, one for the front and one for the back. Now I'm going to stitch the 2 sides of the panel together. So I'm just going to attach my yarn. I'm going to be stitching the side with a slip stitch. So once you're done stitching the side, you're going to do the same for the other side and then stitch the 2 hands together. I'm done stitching the 2 panels together, so I stitched the both sides of the panel with a single crochet, and then I stitched the strap together, and this is what the top looks like. Now you can also go around the neckline and the arm line with a single crochet to clean up the end if you want to, or you can leave your top like this, the way I am leaving mine. So this is how the top turned out to be, and thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Please do not forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next tutorial. Until then, please follow me on my social media handle at This is Francis.